The shocking truth about Filipinos' global impact. For decades, Filipinos have been building economies, saving industries, and strengthening nations with their dedication, skill, and hard work. Yet, some countries fail to recognize their value, either by ignoring their contributions, limiting their opportunities, or even pushing them out. But here's the twist. Now, these countries regret it. Their hospitals are understaffed, their industries are suffering, and their economies are struggling. Filipinos were the backbone of their success, and now they're paying the price for taking them for granted. Which nations made this mistake? And how are they desperately trying to bring Filipinos back? Keep watching because the truth might shock you. 1. Saudi Arabia, struggling without Filipino healthcare workers. Saudi Arabia was once the top destination for Filipino workers, especially in healthcare, construction, and domestic work. For years, Filipino nurses and caregivers kept Saudi hospitals running, while engineers and laborers helped build the kingdom's modern cities. But instead of appreciating their efforts, Saudi Arabia made it harder for Filipinos to work there. Strict labor laws, unfair contracts, and reports of abuse led many Filipinos to seek opportunities elsewhere. The result? 1. Severe nursing shortages in Saudi hospitals, forcing them to hire less experienced workers. 2. Declining quality of service in many industries once dominated by Filipinos. 3. Fewer skilled laborers to support the country's massive infrastructure projects. Now, Saudi Arabia is desperately trying to bring back Filipino professionals by improving worker protections, increasing salaries, and even offering better visa options. But many Filipinos have moved on to places that treat them with more respect and value their skills. 2. United States, a healthcare crisis without Filipinos. The United States has one of the largest Filipino populations in the world, with over 4 million Filipinos contributing to its economy. But one of the biggest contributions? Filipino nurses. For decades, Filipinos have been the backbone of the U.S. healthcare system, filling critical nursing shortages. But despite their dedication, many Filipino nurses have faced discrimination, low wages, and limited career growth. As a result, many moved to Canada, Australia, or Europe, where they received better pay and more respect. And now, the U.S. is paying the price. 1. Over 1 million nursing job vacancies, leading to a healthcare crisis. 2. Hospitals struggling to find skilled staff, resulting in longer wait times and declining patient care. 3. Increased reliance on temporary workers, leading to instability in the healthcare system. Now, U.S. hospitals are begging Filipinos to come back, offering better wages, fast-track green cards, and improved working conditions. But will it be enough? Filipinos now have better options. 3. Singapore, losing its Filipino workforce to other countries. Singapore has always been a favorite destination for Filipino professionals, especially in healthcare, finance, and customer service. For years, Filipinos played a major role in keeping the city-state's industries competitive. But as Singapore tightened its immigration policies and work visa requirements, many Filipinos found it harder to stay and advance their careers. The result? 1. A major labor shortage in key sectors, especially in healthcare and hospitality. 2. A decline in service quality, as businesses struggle to find skilled workers. 3. More Filipinos choosing Canada, Australia, and the UK, where they have better long-term prospects. Now, Singapore regrets limiting opportunities for Filipinos and is revising its policies to attract them back. But many Filipinos have already moved on to countries that offer them better stability and respect. 4. Taiwan, regretting its treatment of Filipino factory workers. Taiwan has long relied on Filipino factory workers and caregivers to support its economy. But despite their hard work, many Filipinos faced harsh working conditions, low wages, and limited legal protections. In recent years, Taiwan prioritized hiring workers from other countries, reducing opportunities for Filipinos. But here's what happened. 1. Taiwanese factories struggled to find experienced, hardworking employees. 2. The quality of manufacturing declined, impacting exports and global competitiveness. 3. The caregiving industry suffered, as families found it harder to hire skilled, compassionate workers. Now, Taiwan regrets its decisions and is offering higher salaries, better protections, and special visa programs to attract Filipinos back. But many have already found better opportunities elsewhere. 5. Kuwait, facing an economic slowdown without Filipinos. Kuwait was once a top destination for Filipino workers, especially in construction, retail, and domestic work. But tensions between the Philippines and Kuwait led to strict policies and worker bans, forcing many Filipinos to leave. The result? 1. A major shortage of skilled workers, slowing down infrastructure projects. 2. Retail and hospitality industries struggling due to a lack of experienced staff. 3. Families finding it harder to hire trusted domestic workers. Kuwait now regrets losing its Filipino workforce and is actively negotiating with the Philippines to bring back skilled professionals. But many Filipinos are choosing countries with better wages and safer conditions. 6. South Korea, losing Filipino workers to better paying countries. South Korea has become a popular destination for Filipino factory workers, engineers, and even entertainers. But despite their contributions, many Filipinos struggled with low wages, difficult working conditions, and visa limitations. As a result, many moved to higher-paying countries like Canada, Australia, and the UAE. The impact on South Korea? 1. Factories struggling to keep up with demand, as they lose experienced workers. 2. A decline in foreign labor recruitment, affecting industries like construction and manufacturing. 3. More businesses pushing for better policies to bring back Filipino talent. Now, South Korea is revising its policies and increasing wages to attract Filipinos back. But will it be too late? Filipinos deserve respect and recognition. These countries made one huge mistake: they ignored the value of Filipino workers until it was too late. Now, they are desperate to fix their mistakes, offering better wages, improved conditions, and fast-tracked visas to bring Filipinos back. But here's the truth: Filipinos now have better options. They are choosing countries that respect their contributions, offer fair wages, and provide real career growth. Which of these countries do you think regrets losing Filipinos the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on the Filipino global impact.